So welcome back. Next, we are going to discuss about the main types of sourcing. So what are the different categorization of sourcing? So basically, we can classify the sourcing into four main types. First one is sole sourcing, second is single sourcing, then dual sourcing and multiple sourcing. Sole, single, dual and multiple. So as we discussed earlier, sourcing is the procurement of the right supplier, right, which is essentially needed for the business. What is the concept of sole sourcing? It's nothing. A sole source purchase means that only one supplier, to the best of the requester's knowledge and belief, based upon thorough research, and is capable of delivering the required product or service. That means there is only one single supplier in the market. You don't have any options. If you don't have any options, there is no need for any selection, right? It's a very easy process because whatever the product, whatever the raw materials, whatever the item we need, there is only one and only single supplier. That is sole sourcing. There is no other options for the clients. There is no other options for the companies to choose the vendor. Only one single supplier is there. Okay, so the sole supplier, the sole vendor doesn't give any options because that vendor is the only vendor that can provide you with the products and goods you need. So that is a problem. It's an easy way of selection, but they have a monopoly in their area. Correct. So either it may be a good or bad, as it depends upon the sector, the materials, etc. But the concept says sole sourcing means only one single vendor is there. So that is the concept of sole sourcing. Single sourcing is sounds same, but there is a difference. Single sourcing refers to choosing a single supplier, even when other options are available in the market. Few more options are available in the market, but we are going with the single supplier. We have options. In the case of sole sourcing, we don't have any option, but in the case of single sourcing, we have options, but we are going only with a single supplier. We have because as a customer or as a client, we have some sort of advantage or special benefits when you are opting for a single supplier. So there are lots of sources available in the market, but the company makes a choice of going with only one company for its products, and this is known as single source. So we may have some advantages. That is why we are only opting or go on with only one supplier out of 3 to 4 suppliers. That is the concept of single sourcing. Then moving forward, we have dual sourcing. What is the concept of dual? Dual means the term implies two. Dual sourcing is where two suppliers are responsible for supplying all the needs of an item. So there are two suppliers are there in the market. Dual sourcing is used in the following circumstances. There is a risk of one supplier not being able to supply a product or service is critical to the organization. Sometimes there is a chance, there is a risk factor. If you completely depend upon a sole supplier, means there will be a chance. If they made any mistake or default, means a business will be in trouble. So it is better to go for two. So we can depend upon the two suppliers. So dual means it's two suppliers are there in the market, and the company is going on with the two suppliers. So that is a concept of dual sourcing. Last one is multiple sourcing. That means n number of suppliers are there. So many options are there. We can bargain. That is a concept. Multiple sourcing is where many suppliers are responsible for supplying all the needs of an item in the organization. Multiple sourcing is used in the following circumstances. Supplier competition is vast and supplier relationship is not critical because it's not an essential ingredient, essential raw material. Okay, we have a lot of choices. So there is no point in depending on a particular supplier. Constant supply is critical. Okay, so multiple means many. So sole, single, dual, and multiple sourcing. These are the different types of sourcing.